Thank you. I like that. So, where are you?
Where am I?
Yes.
I am at a crossroad because a few things happened.
Crossroad. I like that. Crossroad.
And this is me. I'm sorry if I have a cold. So
Yeah.
I'm a little stuffy, but this is me realizing that. Nice. This is me realizing that I need to be a little more aggressive with my business. So I have a side job, and I'm currently doing the side job.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna do. I have two side jobs.
Okay.
I have one Saturday morning at 8, and then I'm gonna finish the other one that I'm doing. And one of them I think I priced reasonably, and the other one I know now everyone is telling me that you should have asked for a little more. I don't know if it's because the person is a close friend why I'm kind of like undercharging them a little bit, or it's because I said to myself, oh, this is easy work.
What kind of job or work is it?
So it's they're putting drywall and
Okay.
ceiling. It is kind of difficult to someone that don't know what they're doing.
Okay.
I could have really charged more.
Okay.
I think I cut myself short on that job by a lot. Come to think of it, because I know the company would charge like $1,300 or $1,500.
Okay.
But I'm not the company. I'm not insured.
Okay.
So I was like contemplating. Since I'm not insured, I can't charge them like a company. I have to charge them like a handyman or someone that like a side worker or whatever you want to call it. And I didn't. There's a lot of things that I should have taken into account that I didn't. Gas. I did take travel time and work time.
Okay.
I think I need to put a re-estimate on my rates.
Okay.
And health wise, how difficult is the job gonna be for me, from a scale of 1 to 10.
Okay.
And the things that I'm gonna need to do that job.
How long will it take you to finish your job?
It's gonna take me 4 days.
4 days. How long have you been on it?
2 days.
2 days. And in the next 2 days you will. Is this the first
Well,
time?
1.5, because the second day I only worked a half day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this the first time you'll be doing that kind of a job?
Yes.
Okay. So,
This is my first time doing any side work.
side work. Okay. So let me tell you this. The reason why this is good is because you are getting yourself prepared. So don't be hard on yourself when you're doing something for the first time. It came at the first instance. The job could have gone to somebody else for all we can.
Yeah.
That it won't come to you. But it came to you, and you need to be, number one, appreciate that this job came to me, and then learn from it. Learn everything that you are supposed to learn, because why? Some other jobs will come over like that. So that this one is giving you experience.
Yeah.
Of when something else come over, what I'm going to charge, how I'm going to do it. That's the experience that you're paying for. The person is paying you to gain that experience. See it that way and gain all the experience you have to gain there. Don't think about, oh, I was supposed to charge him more. What I always tell people is that nobody can pay you the worth of your value. Just put that at the back of your mind. If you tell the guy that, oh, I'm going to charge you $1,500 or $2,000 for this job, guess what? You will meet some people who will tell you that amount is too small. Yes. So you never see that a job will pay you the worth of your job. Nobody will be able to pay you the worth of your job. Add that at the back of your mind. Be satisfied with that.
Yeah.
Be content with that. Hey, you understand? You can only increase it.
Yeah.
And you need to be content. So when you are content with it, so that when you get to somebody else and tell you that, oh, this is how much you're supposed to charge, you won't feel, you will be okay. So I don't care. You'll be okay. You understand? Because you are content with what you have, you are okay with what you have. You are not greedy about it. Then when another opportunity comes and you feel that you should charge more, you will charge more. You understand? But see it as a learning curve. Like, okay, if I can do this for this amount, that means if any other person comes, I can push up my price a little bit higher. And you're not overcharging, you're just, okay, I can push it a little bit higher. The other thing also is that people will pay you the worth of your value. So if it was a company, like you mentioned, they will pay that company the worth of that, the value of that company, the worth of that company. You are not a company, you are just an hustler that you're just trying to do something. They will pay you your worth, your value. You understand? So next time, if you want to do that kind of a job, and you tell them that, oh, it's not just going to be, it's not an hustle thing. I have a side business and I have my guys. If you need guys that can help, that can do this work, I have them. Guess what? You just increase the price. You understand? Or you tell them that, oh, these are the other things that are going to do for you. Apart from we just putting the drywall, we're going to clean, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. You've added to the value that you are adding, you are giving. Then what will come next will be they'll be paying you more because you're adding more value to what you're giving. So don't feel bad about it.
That's good.
Don't feel bad about it.
Because it wasn't say feel bad, but it's like everyone got me thinking that, oh, I could do more. But as I said, this is my first side job.
Yeah.
So I was happy I got it. I was just like, should I have done more or because I'm not giving him. I'm gonna give him my professional work as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna be as good like my company, for example. They have nothing but 5-star ratings.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't. I don't have a team. I don't have insurance. I don't have I'm still trying to get tools.
Mm-hmm.
Like I bought some stuff today.
Okay.
So I think it's a case where I just need to leave the outside noise outside.
Exactly.
And then I think that's where my mindset is. Like next time I know what to do, as you said, perfect.
Next time you know what to do.
Okay, so another crossroad I'm at is I'm thinking about leaving my job. Oh my gosh, this week was.
You want to leave your job? Why?
Because so working with older guys, and this is what I don't like.
Okay.
Just because I'm the new guy, they go, oh, I left this for you, because they don't want to go into tight spaces because I'm skinny.
Okay.
So there's this laundry machine and we had to pull it out, and they want me to go back there and do it, but if they were by themselves then I have to back there themselves. And it's just like some small stuff. I'm like, oh, why leave this for me? You should have gotten it done. How are you gonna tell me that, oh, people usually leave this out? Is this you? Like, you know, you were the one that was right there initially. And it's like this week it just really got to me. Like, I'm gonna say, if I had my business and I had my truck, I would not be here right now. But I'm like, I was talking to Gio the other day, and he said like it's sad because this is where we put most of our life into.
Exactly. You know what I'm gonna tell you is that how long have you been there?
Next week is gonna make 5 months.
Next week is gonna make 5 months. Okay, so that means you're still new then.
Yeah.
So don't feel. So this is what I always say about this is that when you see people like that that want to shelve their own major responsibility to you, one or two things is you need to be able to let them know that, okay, this is because you all have job description, you all have places that they tell you that this is where you should go, or this is what you should do. So once you're doing your own and they want you to come and do something else, it's of two things. You can either just tell them that, oh, I'm still working on my own, I can't get to that. If you can get to it, fine, or when I'm done, I'll get to it. You don't have to, when they say, oh, you have to do that, or can you do that, if you still have something that you're doing, oh, I'm sorry, I can't get to that now. I still have some stuff that I want to finish. If I'm done on time, I'll get to it. And if you're done on time, you can also do it. Number one, you're not being rude, and number two, you're being professional. You understand? So that you are not holding anything, you are not telling them you are not doing it, but at the same time you are setting that boundary.
Yeah.
Because irrespective of how you're working somewhere, you need to be able to set up boundaries. And this is one of the things that happen to nice guys or nice ladies when they go to an establishment, and because we want to learn everything, or because we've been in a conversation with them,
Yeah.
and they've been able to see whales. People want to weigh you, and when they have been able to weigh you and see the substance you are made of, they will begin to bring in different suggestions to you. Things that on a normal day they won't bring to you, they'll start introducing it to you. You understand? So
I've seen that.
Yeah, and so it's time that you have to just hold your ground, know when to be professional, and be professional when you go to job. I'm here to do everything that has to do here. We'll talk about it, we'll do anything, but anything that has to do, we're not doing anything, we now sit down, all of us sitting down together and just having some conversation that is not meant to go. I want to step out from that.
Yeah.
You understand? So that they will see you in that light, that this guy actually knows what he's here to do. He's here for his job and he wants to do his job and leave.
Yeah.
When it comes to normal discussion about what we're doing, yes, I'll come, we'll make that discussion. But after that, boom, I'm leaving. I'm not here to pass out time. I'm here to work. You know, and most of us, it's losing guard. When you get to an establishment, we try to lose guard. I'm here, then you lose guard. Some people can hold their guard for a month, 2 months, but after that they lose those guard.
Yeah.
And you lose those guard by when you start sitting down, entertaining some discussion, some things that you're not supposed to get into. You started getting yourself involved. That means you're losing your guard. Your guard is coming down. And once your guard starts coming, or maybe they are gossiping about somebody, or they are talking about something that does not relate to you, and you are now contributing to yourself, that means you're bringing down your guard. And once you're bringing down your guard, they'll be able to, they'll notice, and they will start introducing things to you. Things on a normal day that they will not introduce to you, they'll start introducing it to you. So that is one thing that I always try as much as possible. You know, when I get to work, I talk to everybody as much as I can, but when it gets into my job, I do my job. You understand? So if you come to me and you're talking about something that does not relate to the job, I can just be looking at you, and I know you will want my reply, but I won't say anything. I say, really? Okay, and I'll face my job and I'll be doing my job. You understand? Or just smile and just do my job.
I think that happened to me since week 2.
Yeah.
Because I said to myself that, if y'all want to do that gossip stuff, I'm not about to do that. And I don't know. Yeah, it happened to me since week. And the guy said something, and I was like, don't let him hear it. Don't say that around him. And now that you're saying it actually did happen.
Yeah.
But I'm usually type, because what happens with work is that when we try to, everyone's at different locations, so we don't try to shout across the room because we're in people's houses. But sometimes when we do having talks, I usually have my earpods in. I don't usually entertain certain conversations. But I don't know, this week, because one of the older guys was there and I was trying to get like techniques and stuff from him, I was trying to be like a little more open towards him, you know what I mean? And I think that I let my guard down a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did definitely happen.
So that's what happens most of the time, that when you lose guard.
Yeah.
You know, you lose guard. You know, it's like a boxing ring. You know, you're throwing those punches, and it gets to a point that you just, you know, the opponent will notice when your hands move away, and then they throw that punch back. You know, those jab. Sometimes it's not the huge punch that gets you down. It's those, you know, because you just lose those, you just remove the guard and you just come immediately, and then, you know.
But how would you case that if it's a case where your job requires you to have a positive attitude? Because you don't want your project manager going back to your boss and be like, he don't talk to no one, he's kind of very rude and stuff like that. How would you work around that?
It's not you being rude. Like I said, you're not being rude to them. So when you have your project manager comes in and they talk,
yeah,
you understand, oh, they are talking about normal things about the job.
Yeah.
You're there, you're making contribution. You're talking about, hey, yeah, that's it. You're doing that. You're making those conversations with them. You are not trying to be quiet when they're making conversation or ignore them when they're making conversation. You are actually contributing.
Yeah.
So any idea, any suggestion on how to do this job very well, you are actually contributing to it. You understand? Not that when they are trying to figure out things or they are trying to work together as a team. Okay, how do we work together like this as a team? Because you need to also understand that, and that is where working as a team comes in. Because if we are working as a team, some people we all need to carry our load, our slacks. We should be able to carry it. But once you are in that point that somebody is leaving back their own stuff, they are not carrying it, and they will expect you because they say, oh, this person is young, is agile, they can do that. There are times that you can walk up to the project manager and let the project manager know, like, hey, I really appreciate this is what is happening. Don't go to him like a complaint. Go to him like you need an advice. Like, oh, this is what is happening. What do you advise?
Because I was thinking about it, but I was thinking of that on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
But I know if I say something, it's gonna come off mad rude because I'm the type of person I really don't like. For me, feelings in like work, I try to leave feelings out of work.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very direct. I don't know how to come off as soft. Well, I wouldn't say soft, but gentle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My girlfriend says I have a problem with that. All the time she'd be like, babe, you need to learn how to speak to people. And I'm like, I didn't even say anything wrong. I just told you what you needed to hear. So how do you figure out, how do you bridge between saying what needs to be said without hurting or being disrespectful to someone else's feelings?
That's a good one. There's a Bible passage that said we should be soft to speak and quick to hear. Soft to speak and quick to hear. So, and it happens all the time. My wife also always tell me that I'm very that I can be very direct and I can be very diplomatic.
Yeah.
I can be very diplomatic in the sense of, okay, I don't want to say anything. I just want to hear what you're saying and then read the room, the mood of the room before saying something. You understand? This morning I was home and then my wife brought we came back. I went to pick her with the kids. All of us were coming in, and my son with my wife were coming behind us, and they picked a big toy that I put in the garage because they always trade everywhere. They brought it inside, and I figured out that, hey, and I put it back outside. I don't want you to have it. The one you have here in the living room is okay for you to just pay attention to. And my wife was like, oh no, you have to bring it in, blah blah blah. And guess what? I didn't say anything. I did not say one word. I was supposed to say something else. I didn't say anything. I went upstairs. I was doing my stuff. Till later, when I see that the tension is down, there's no high tension everywhere, I didn't even talk to her about it. I just say, hey, babe, how are you? And I was trying to play with her. You understand? But I didn't say anything. I was trying to play with her.
Yeah.
And that was just it.
Yeah.
You understand? Because I know that by that time when it is boiling in her, it will get me also boiled and will say something that we're not. So instead of that, I've learned to just silence is power. When you pause, oh my God! Everybody always feel that when you talk, it's good. It's good. But when you pause or you just keep silent, there's power in you keeping silent.
Oh, see, that's not gonna work with my girlfriend because she's gonna say, "Oh, so you just ignoring me now?"
And this is it. This is the idea. What you need to tell her is, do you want me to say something and you get you more offended, and we don't have anything to solve, than for me to just keep quiet because I respect you, and keep quiet for you to talk and show out all your anger and an emotion, and I can absorb them, and then when it's the right time, then I talk to you. Which one do you prefer? For me to respect you by keeping quiet, and I have all those sweet words that I use to my, I say, because you're my babe, you're my queen. Should I be talking to you that you're my queen? Or I should? What do you want me to do? I respect you so much. You are my love. We've come together. We've gone through a lot of challenges, and we're here together. So I respect you. Any woman
It works, man.
would love to hear that. Any woman would love to hear those words like, wow, this guy just blew me away. You understand? Because that is so. Anytime she's now saying something and you keep quiet, you can just tell her that, hey babe, I know you're talking, I can hear you, but I don't want to say anything, because if I say anything now, it will come out wrong, in a wrong way to you, and I don't want to say that. So let me allow you to voice out, and I understand you. Let me just hear what you're saying. So I don't want to say anything. When you keep telling her that, she will know that, okay, this is what this guy is doing. I'm respecting you. Keep telling her, oh, I respect you so much. I respect you so much. I'm not going to argue with you because I love you so much. You understand? Even though when you are angry with your wife, you can still tell her that, hey, babe, I love you. I love you, and this is what is happening. Sometimes when that time comes, when I will tell my wife that, hey babe, what you did was not the best. I don't like what you did. I love you. You should know by now that you are the good thing, the only good thing that has happened to me. I love you so much. Even though when she's angry and you're telling somebody that, even everything, I still love you. And you're being sincere, I love you.
Yeah.
So the same thing with any situation when you're at work and that person is talking to you about, go to that person and ask the person, hey, I need your advice on this. What do you think I should do?
Yeah.
Okay? That's number 2. Check. Which other one?
Other cross where I was at, but I crossed it. So I need to get DOT.
Okay, DOT, yeah.
So I was looking into information and how to get it done,
Okay.
and I finally figured it out.
That's good.
So now I just need $300
Okay.
to actually get the number done.
Okay.
That the goal to get that is the goal to get that was the end of this month, and a goal that I accomplished too was I opened my savings account.
Oh, that's
So,
good.
I opened the savings account this week. I want to start depositing money out of the next paycheck into that, because I need to get that $300 by the end of this month.
Okay.
What I wanted to ask you as well is the business account.
Okay.
I finally figured out what bank I'm gonna use.
Which bank do you want to use?
M&T.
MNT. Okay, that's good.
Because I was looking into research on what banks were best, and M&T popped up as one of the ones that's gonna be efficient, because I think they have branches up and down the East Coast.
Yeah.
They do have a branch in Florida as well.
Yeah.
Not a lot of banks have that, and I'm not trying to go back to Wells Fargo. I don't
Okay.
like the way they operate, so I want to do something new.
Okay.
So M&T, that's where I'm gonna do. Should I do that in person or should I do it online?
You can do that. You can go to that branch and do that.
Okay, alright. So
Let's go to one of the branch and do that.
I'm probably gonna do that sometime next week, Wednesday.
Okay.
That would be the best day.
So you can see the power of you having goals.
And it's there's slowly but surely.
Surely.
That's the pace at which I'm going, because I was talking to Gio the other
Okay.
day, and I was saying to him, like, bro, I really want to get my truck and I don't know what to do. I'm confused. And I'm like, I've been praying about it, but I haven't, God hasn't shown me anything. I don't know where I'm at. And he was like, bro, God hasn't shown you anything yet. It's because he wants you to stay where you're at.
Exactly.
He said, this is going to be the most difficult time of your life.
Exactly.
But when you're ready and when it's time,
Mm-hmm.
you will get there. Because
Exactly.
opening the account, I was able to look at my credit score and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, okay, I need to get to here
Mm-hmm.
in order for me to get anything.
Exactly.
So I just need to start like doing a little my budgeting myself for this
Mhm.
month.
Mhm.
It worked out.
Yeah.
I need to go back tonight and do some adjustments to that to take off what I had paid.
Budget, yeah.
But it has helped me make better life choices so far. I'm not overspending, and I'm not well, I wouldn't say underspending, but I'm not overspending.
Okay.
But there's some stuff that I do need to get, and I try to put a little extra money towards.
Mhm.
Like I wouldn't even consider it overspending.
Mhm.
I consider it like more of an investment into myself,
Mhm.
just in case I get like more side jobs.
Mhm.
I have a few more jobs. I have trays.
Mhm.
I have brushes and stuff. I have
Yeah.
like small stuff I can
Mhm.
use.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna use that at work. I'm just gonna sponge off
Exactly.
the project manager.
Yeah.
But those stuff that are for me, I could
Mhm.
always have them for like other references.
Exactly.
And the other thing I got done this month that I didn't tell you about last week. Well, I had it for a while, but
Okay.
I think this month is the time I'm gonna register for it.
Time for what?
I'm gonna register for this. It's always the app,
Okay.
and you could get side jobs through it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm probably I was like, I'm gonna leave that alone. But
Okay.
I think by the end of this month, going into like November,
Mhm.
I wanna pay the fee and
Okay.
actually get registered for it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look into getting independent contractor insurance. I'm gonna say like register myself as an independent contractor
Okay.
by the end of the year.
Okay.
I also put that down in my list of goals.
I'm proud of you,
But
bro.
the DOT I figured out. Open my savings account, decided which bank I'm
And you're working on your budgeting.
and my budgeting is helping me out. So it's just, I was just, I want to get this done, but God is like, you're not gonna get this done
No,
yet. It's
no,
gonna take
yeah.
some time.
You're gonna take time. Yeah.
And I was there.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I want to leave my job.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, come
So
on.
so it's good. You it's like you said, slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah.
And you're taking it gradually, and that's why I always emphasize goal setting. That you cannot overrule goal setting, because the way you have the goal set up, it lets you know that yes, I'm not just coming to Tolu and it's not just giving me all this bull crap. I'm actually moving. You can see the movement yourself.
Yeah.
That I'm moving from one level to another, from one level to another, because I just have a goal. I have what I'm working with.
Yeah.
You understand? And you are happy that yes, let me tell Tolu what I've achieved. That is good news for me. To me, it's good that you have that goal. Goal setting is very important. You setting goals, very important. Just keep following up with your goals.
Yeah.
By the end of this month, we will now sit down back and look at those goals again.
Yeah.
And then be able to see what you have been able to achieve and what you have not been able to achieve.
Yeah.
And don't be hard on yourself. If there is something that you want to achieve this month that you are not able to achieve, don't be hard on yourself. You understand? And by the end of this month, we'll look at that. And then we'll be able to move on. Okay? Any other one?
No, that's it.
Okay. So there was something that you mentioned now that is going to be critical to the next thing we're going to talk about.
You messed the board up, man.
Is that?
You messed the board up.
Yes, they'll clean it up. I don't know, they'll clean it up. I think they have a spray that they usually. So there was something that came to my mind today when I was coming. It's called, they said, preparation. Maybe you've heard it. Said preparation meets opportunities.
Yes.
But, okay, let me write that down. Preparation meets opportunities. You've heard this before?
I've heard the term, yes.
The term. Okay. So preparation meets opportunity, but he said anticipating it before it becomes success. Okay, let me read it from him. Preparation meets opportunity, but you must anticipate it before it becomes successful. But you must anticipate it before it's become successful. Preparation meets opportunities, but you must anticipate it before it becomes successful.
So that's like me saying, let me gather all my tools and stuff that I need for like a painting job, just in case the opportunity arises for me to get a side job.
I like that. I like that. Preparation meets opportunities, but you must anticipate it before it becomes successful. Let's open your Bible to First Chronicles chapter 12, verse 32. First Chronicles chapter 12. First Chronicle chapter 12, verse 32.
So First Chronicles,
Yes. Is it First Chronicles? Yes.
chapter 12, verse what, 22 or 32?
It should be 32.
Oh, 32.
Just give me 1 minute. First Chronicles is First Chronicles chapter 12. First Chronicles chapter 12, verse 32.
And the children of Issachar, is that what you're looking for?
Yes.
Oh, and the children of Issachar, which were men that had understanding of the times, to know what Israel ought to do. The heads of them were 200, and all their brethren were at their commandment.
Thank you so much.
So
I'm going to read it from easy to read version. He said, of Issachar, men who had understanding of the times to know what Israel ought to do, 200 chiefs, and all their kinsmen understand their command. And that is one thing that I want you to understand, that from the Bible we understand that the children of Issachar understand the time and they know what to do. So for preparation to meet opportunities, you need to anticipate it. This success, this opportunity. You need to be able to know how to get that opportunity. It's not just you preparing alone. You need to be able to know how to get those opportunities. Because the children of Issachar, they were able to understand the time, that this is a time, this is a season where we can jump on this train. There are some people that they understand it perfectly, that this is when the new train is coming up. They don't wait for the train to get here. They get there early before the train comes in. I heard of a story of a man who bought Apple share when Apple just started. He bought it for probably, they said he bought it for a couple of dollars, maybe $600 or $1,000. I can't remember now. And before he knows anything, he sold it. Imagine if he kept that Apple share up to now. It would have been in billions. But there are some people who understand that time, that the season, the trend that is coming, and they quickly jump on it. That this is a trend, let's jump on it. Because they know that at the end it's going to pay off to them.
Yeah.
So you don't just need to just prepare. We've seen a lot of people who are preparing. Hey, you see people, they've prepared and prepared and prepared. Guess what? But they don't understand how to jump on that opportunity. What is that opportunity?
So it's kind of like the guy that he was. I think he had bought NFTs before they became a thing, and when they were really a thing, he made billions. And then I think he sold it or whatever the case is. And he just retired.
And he just exactly. And the good thing is it's a skills that you need to develop to know how to recognize opportunities, to be able to anticipate it, that okay, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to come. But I'm going to start getting prepared, and also when the opportunity comes, I need to get prepared. Like the son of Issachar, for you to be able to understand when opportunity comes, you need to be a man of prayer. You need to be prayerful. You need to be a person that listens to God's word for direction. Because when you are preparing, God will tell you to keep preparing, keep preparing, keep preparing, keep preparing. And then when the opportunity comes, because you are preparing, and because it will be telling you to do some things while you are preparing. So what is happening to you right now is there is a place you are going that you need to start preparing for it now. All what we are doing right now, you might say that, what's the need of this? But there will be a time that it's getting you ready for the opportunity that is coming. That you will just be able to click into those opportunities. So you need to be at alert. That as long as you are preparing, you are buying all those tools, you are getting them ready. Because of what? Because there is going to be an opportunity that is coming. And when that opportunity comes, you need to be able to know that, yes, this is the opportunity, and jump on it. The other thing is that for you to get to know the opportunity, to anticipate it, is that most of the time the opportunities appears as a door for you, right? That's when you know that, oh, this door has opened. But there are times that
you know the reason why I'm laughing at that, because I made a canvas.
Okay.
That says, oh crap, I forgot what it says. But it was like a guy, and he was he has a backpack, and it has like goals and it has like books of like, there was a book of like goals and failures, and one of his arms was broken, and he was standing in front of 3 doors, and one of the doors is broken, one says do not disturb, and there's another door right there that has yet to be unlocked, and I look at that every day.
Wow. There are some doors of opportunities that, guess what, they will not even show.
So would you say then preparation means opportunities is basically you praying for knowledge and understanding?
You praying for knowledge and understanding, and that's first stage. It's you praying for knowledge and understanding for you to be able to discern it, so that when the opportunity comes, you need to be able to recognize that opportunity.
Yeah. But would you say every opportunity is a good opportunity? Okay.
And that's when you will be able to know, when you are praying and when you are in tune with God, you'll be able to discern if it's a right door or not the right door.
Oh, so that's where the wisdom would come in.
That's where the wisdom comes in.
So I need to read more Proverbs.
You need to read more Proverbs. You need more. When you're reading the Proverbs, you need to let God speak to you while you're reading that proverb. And that's the whole essence of reading the Bible. That when you're reading the Bible, you are not just reading the Bible to be able to have head knowledge. Yeah. You want God to talk to you while you're reading it. So that when you get outside and when there are opportunities that are just flunking up, opening for you everywhere, you will like, oh, I have this door here, I have this door here, I have this door here. Which one should I go into? God will be able to tell you that this is the one you should go into. You understand? Because, and the one that is most of the time, the one it will tell you to go into might even be the one that is less attractive. It will be less attractive. It won't be so nice. It will be less attractive. You'll tell that this is a door I want you to go into. So, but you need to be able to have that, and we'll talk about that, because you mentioned some things now that just made me remember some things there's something called the fruit of the Spirit. Fruit of the Spirit, and the gifts and gifts. The fruit of the Spirit, that's where we have joy, love, patience, humility, and we have some stuff like there on the fruit of the Spirit.
Okay.
And we have gifts, like the gift to talk, the gift to communicate, the gift to use your hand to walk, different gifts. These gifts takes people up to the climax. But if they don't have the fruit of the Spirit, it brings them down. Because it's the fruit of the Spirit that builds your character. The gift is there. It won't change. And that's why you see some people will go to get to the pinnacle of their career and something will just happen. Maybe they were caught abusing a lady. They are caught, embezzling funds. They are caught stealing or something. It's because they don't have that fruit of the Spirit.
And then their career just takes a hit from there.
And they'll just come down. Because the fruit of the Spirit will do what? Will build your character.
You know what you're saying makes perfect sense, because my bosses are very nice people. And I highly doubt they would have, like, the company would have gotten the ratings they have if they were like rude and disrespectful and didn't show up to work on time and made messy work.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
that does make a lot of sense.
Exactly, because once you have it, so more than you starting up your business, you want to start praying for God. I need the fruit of the Spirit. I need the fruit of the Spirit. I need the fruit of the Spirit.
So character development is just as important as preparation.
Exactly, because when you are preparing, it's building your character also. Like what is happening where you're working right now. It might be part of your character development stage. It might be that God is taking you through that process. People will have to step on you. They will have to push you out of your limits.
Yeah, I was annoying.
Exactly. They will push you. That is development. That is your patience coming in. So your prayer should be, God, I need you to give me the fruit of, I need the fruit of the Spirit. I need the fruit of the Spirit. I need the fruit of the Spirit. Because once you have the fruit of the Spirit, it's building you, it's getting you ready. You are loving it. There is love there. There is joy. There is patience. All those fruit of the Spirit comes out to you. And those are the things that will help you. Irrespective of what we talk here about, you want to start the business and you actually started the business. If you don't have the fruit of the Spirit, there is no character. Because the fruit of the Spirit births character. Give you a good character. Character is what you develop yourself. Nobody can help you with developing your character. It's what you develop yourself. So more than anything, for you going into business and you have everything, you need to have the fruit of the Spirit.
So how would you combat against people that don't have the fruit of the Spirit?
That is where, because if you, I don't know where that is in the Bible, I will check that. But if you check that is where you have patience. God will give you that fruit of the Spirit to be patient with somebody. You just be patient.
But
You understand? You'll be patient. There might even be long suffering. The long suffering will be, people trying to push you out of your limit. You trying to get something, and God is still telling you that, like you say, oh God, I don't know what to do, and you're not hearing anything from God. That means you need to still stay there. Don't move. Stay there. Be patient. Love it. Just be committed to what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's building you up. Some people will feel that, oh, this person is having a snail movement, it's not moving fast, but they don't know that you are building capacity. It's those capacity that you are building that is making you strong. And that's why we talked about the race is not a sprint, it's a marathon. What will build that for you is you having this fruit of the Spirit, because it's building you up from the inside.
Yeah.
So once it's building you up from the inside, it's getting you ready. So that by the time you get to where God wants to get you to, no matter what is thrown at you, you won't be moved, because you've already built this. And one thing about God is that if He's trying to get you to a place, He wants you to get that thing. If you don't get it, you will be on one spot. And I've seen people like that.
Repeat that. If you don't, He wants to get you in a place, but if you don't get it, you're in the wrong spot.
If you're trying to, this is the level where you are, and God is telling you that, oh, this is the level I want you to be right now. And when you are at this level that you have, there are some training, there are some things that is building you up, there are some tests that is coming up to make you stronger. If you don't get that thing that God is trying to build in you, it won't move you to the next level.
So could you say then that if you don't know how to accept God's word to move up in life, you're gonna be stuck at the same spot forever, basically?
So there are some people who don't even know God. They have a business and they're moving.
Yeah.
And that's what I said. They have gifts. Everybody that God created have gifts, have talents. But not everybody that God created have the fruit of the Spirit. Because the fruit of the Spirit comes from you having the Holy Spirit in you. Once you have the Holy Spirit in you, it's the Holy Spirit that you have in you that comes with those gifts of the Spirit for you. You understand? Mm-hmm. So when God is trying to, this is God has given me this idea, this business idea, and He wants me to do this. And because you've identified that God has given me this business idea, He wants me to move this thing, I'm committed to doing this thing because he has given it to me. The points where you are, he will want to build you. And the reason why he's building you is because whatever he's building you for right now is going to be useful when you get to this level.
Okay.
So, if everything is trying to teach you right now, you're trying to learn right now, you are not getting it, guess what? You'll be at the same position. You'll just be there. And that's the reason why we need to keep praying that God, what is that thing you want me to learn at this level?
That's a good one. I'll give that to you. So now I just need to figure out what I need to get from where I'm at. Because I already called my aunt and she told me that there's some things that are going to happen. And it's all making sense now because I'm the type of person I like to ask questions. Even if I'm so sorry. I'm super stuffy. The question might sound repetitive, but I want to hear your answer twice. And there's a reason I do that. Because some people don't know what they're saying. Like me asking you, how do you turn the thermostat up? And you're going to tell me, oh, you just go over there should be a button, you press up. And I ask you again by the end of the day, and you're going to tell me, oh, let me go over there with you and we'll take a look together. That's giving me two different answers. Right? And my dad always told me that if you don't know what you're saying or you don't know what you're doing, say that first. Don't look like an idiot. If someone asks you a question you don't know the answer, say you don't know. But don't go up there and make a fool of yourself.
Exactly.
So where I'm at right now is I'm asking questions, I'm gathering information, and I want to know what should I do next. And today, one of the old guys, he's been painting forever, and he said to me that you're good at this. It took you a little bit too long, but we understand why. And he said to me, I asked him, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you think that room looked? He was like, I can't give that to you. And the other manager said, well, he basically did this area by himself. What do you think? And he was like, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And then he said something about this other guy at the company, and he said, if the other guy did it, he would have left some stuff, and he wouldn't have got some stuff done, and that would have pissed me off. But you did everything. So I think I'm at the point where I just need to work on my speed a little bit. If I get my speed down a little faster, I think I'll be okay.
And I like the angle that you're coming in from.
Because I'm trying to work how I'm doing it is I want to get the information down. I want to get the technique down. I want to have. I don't want to. I'm not going to be an expertise because I haven't been doing it that long. But I want to be a little more than average. That's where I'm setting myself at.
Okay, let me ask you one question.
And then I'll get the speed. Because I want to be smooth, and then when I'm smooth with it, I'm not like freezing 24/7. I'll be quicker.
Okay.
So that's how I'm doing it.
You increasing your speed with what you're doing, it comes with time, it comes with preparation.
Yeah.
What you need to do is to get your hand on it and know how it works. Be able to know how it works. How can I do this thing? How can it work? Not how fast can I fix this.
Yeah.
How can I make this thing work? That's what I want to learn. I don't want to learn how speed is it. I want to learn how. I want to know where I need to go on my phone, this new phone, to be able to get it, whatever I want to do. Not how fast I want to get things done on it. I just want to learn every nooks and corners of this phone. That's what I want to learn. I'm not concerned about speed. But the more I keep using it, the more time I keep spending on it, guess what is happening?
It's faster.
Speed keeps increasing. Speed keeps increasing because you don't want to start doing your work and you do a scheduled job that is not glorifying God, and you do it what you're supposed to use to do in 1 hour, you do it in 25 minutes. And somebody comes in and they can't see God's glory in the word that you just painted. Bible says that let your light so shine before men that they will see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. You want to be able to paint so that when somebody comes and say, wow, who did this painting? They'll say that, oh, it's you. Guess what? They say, wow, you did a very good job. Guess what you're doing? You are bringing to reality, to pass what God has said about you. That let your light so shine. What is your light? Your work is your light. Yeah. Let it so shine before men that men will see your good works. So when they are giving you that glory, it's not you that they are giving that glory. It's the God that gives you that ability, that wisdom to do that thing that are giving that glory. You just return that glory back to Him. Or you now do a shady job and you say, who did this? Is this person? You're not bringing glory. You want your work, the work of your hand, to do what? To bring glory to God. Kabish?